Advanced. Good evening. My name is Frank Knight. Welcome to our special bicentennial polka program, as you can tell by the decorations in the background and also on the walls of our studio polka ballroom. A very special program tonight, and we'll be telling you more about it a little bit later on. On the bandstand tonight, greet, if you will, a member of the Polka Hall of Fame, a great accordion player, musician, composer, and recording artist, the great Ray Henry.
Into history, what happened many years ago to the greatest country ever that I love and do adore. Started here in New England some 200 years ago to the greatest country ever that I love and do adore. She had her ups and downs, time as well as war, but she always has defended the freedom for one and all. Today I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the freedom and the good life that here I've always had. Bless and guide you in prosperity and peace, for you are the greatest country, and I'm so proud to say this. Soon you will have a birthday on July 4th, 76. Happy anniversary, America, on your bicentennial year. Anniversary, America, on your bicentennial year.
Ray Henry on television for the very first time, and very appropriate too, the Bicentennial March, which incidentally, it's with a note of sadness that the orchestra plays this, and everybody in the polka world is saddened too, because it was the last composition of a man who has appeared on our polka series many times, who has sung with Ray Henry many times, and who made his record of the Bicentennial March and also the Count Casimir Pulaski March, which you'll hear a little bit later on today. Well, last Thursday, Peter Ivanchenko passed away, and the whole polka world, the whole music world of Polish music, is saddened because of it. A very personal loss. Tonight, we celebrate our country's bicentennial, which will take place with fireworks on the 4th of July. Here are the children from the Polish National Alliance of Chicopee, Massachusetts, to dance to Ray Henry's music, the Krakowiak. Polish National Alliance Dancers of Chicopee, Massachusetts, back with more of the music of Ray Henry's orchestra in our special bicentennial program in just a minute. Our special Polka bicentennial program. Gee, remember, this week is our nation's birthday, the 4th of July. Here's the Shepherd's Polka. Ray Henry's orchestra, Eddie Skinger on the Polka.
Na Bukowinie wzięła ze sobą szybki jedyny. Oj, grała, śpiewała i te swoje siwe wołki pasała. Oj, grała, śpiewała i te swoje siwe wołki zapała. Oddałabym ci, oj Boże, zaraz, gdybyś nie moje wołki odnalazł. Oj, zaraz, 77 razy raz po raz. Oj, zaraz, 77 razy raz po raz. Ognała wołki na Bukowinie, wzięła ze sobą szybki jedyny. Oj, grała, śpiewała i te swoje siwe wołki pasała. Oj, grała, śpiewała i te swoje siwe wołki pasała. A jak pasała, to pogubiła i coś ja będę jedna robiła. I chodzi, i płacze, żem za wołki zaginione zapłacę. I chodzi, i płacze, żem za wołki zaginione zapłacę.
Shepherd's Polka, Eddie Skinger. That's what I want to be, a shepherd. But where do I go to school to learn how to be a shepherd, huh? I'm thinking of actually changing my profession. I want to go work in a candle factory, actually. In a candle factory. Well, I understand you only work on weekends. Oh, well. This is a special bicentennial program, and there's a reason for everybody being dressed the way they are, and the reason for the flag on our polka wall, 76, and the reason for the portraits in back. And the reason is St. Stan's is having Ray Henry for a fabulous bicentennial celebration. And to tell you something about it, from St. Stanislaus Church, the building chairman, Bill Zaski. Yeah, a lot of excitement going on in Chicopee.
Oh, yes, quite a bit coming on. This coming Thursday and Friday, July 3rd and 4th, we will have festivities going on to raise funds for the new St. Stanislaus School. And starting out the activities on Thursday evening will be the Polish National Alliance, Group 2590, that we saw this evening from Chicopee, then followed by Ray Henry and his orchestra with dancing until midnight.
Now, he'll be on July 3rd.
July 3rd, right. And then on July 4th...
This is going to be where, St. Stan's?
No, at the Chicopee Armory, up on Armory Drive behind the Chicopee High School in Zott Park here in Chicopee. On July 4th, we will begin festivities in front of St. Stanislaus Church at 11:45 with a bicentennial polka mass. This
is unusual. You mean to tll me there is such a thing as a polka mass?
Oh, yes. It'll be the traditional Roman Catholic mass. However, the hymns that will be played will be of a polka and waltz tempo. They will be featuring some of the traditional Polish hymns that have been known for generations in the Polish culture.
What orchestra is going to play these hymns?
This will be the new brass, along with our church organist, Joe Lesin.
Well, this is most unusual. What time again?
This will be at 11:45. The festivities will begin in front of St. Stanislaus Church.
On the 4th of July.
Right. And then we will proceed from the church in a mini parade over to the Chicopee Armory once again, where at 1 o'clock festivities will begin and continue on until midnight. And we'll be featuring 3 bands, the Modernaires, the Heavy Chicago, and the New Brass again. And there will be the traditional Polish kitchen with some homemade pierogi and gołąbki. And I understand that as of now, the ladies have some 9,000 pierogi and some 1,000 gołąbki already prepared. We'll also have...
And does everything wind up then?
No, we'll continue right up until midnight with the bands. It is a family affair for the youngsters as well as for the adults. There will be games and activities going on all day and all evening.
What a way to celebrate.
And we would like to extend a welcome to all of your listening audience to join us on July 3rd and July 4th at the Chicopee Armory for the festivities for the bicentennial Polish
And it's all
celebration.
for a good cause, too.
All
St.
for the
Stan's Building
school,
Fund.
right.
Thank you very much. Bill Zaski, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Henry and the orchestra. Easy does it, Ovedic. Special bicentennial polka program tonight. Each and every week there's a brand new orchestra on our bandstand. Next week, the modern music of Poland today. Doesn't sound like Ray Henry's orchestra. They have their own unique sound, which we were surprised to hear when we toured Poland last year. The International Rhythm Orchestra will be recalling that kind of music for you next week on Polka. To get your tickets, all you have to do is send in a request for the tickets along with the stamped self-addressed envelope. Simply address your letters to Polka Tickets, WHYN-TV, 1300 Liberty Street, Springfield, Massachusetts. Please don't forget to include that stamped self-addressed envelope. Order as many of the Polka tickets as you want. They're absolutely free. We put them into your stamped self-addressed envelope and mail them right back to you. The studio is decorated tonight, as you can see, for our special bicentennial program. The orchestra of Ray Henry will be appearing at the Chicopee Armory this Wednesday night, the 4th of July Eve, and he'll be playing there for St. Stan's in Chicopee. And the man responsible for this, I think he ought to stand up and take a bow, Ed Matosky. Ed. And also, the person sitting next to him is the artist who is responsible for the two portraits which you see in the background. And they're beautiful, too, and very well done. Charlene Murphy. Charlene. The portrait there is that of Thaddeus Kosciuszko, and the one on the right here is of Count Casimir Pulaski, who was a hero in the American Revolutionary War, the father of the American cavalry. In just a minute, back with more of the music of Ray Henry.
Grajcie mi skrypeczki, grajcie mi wesoło, a ja se zatańczę dziewczyno wokoło. Grajcie mi skrypeczki, żebym się nie smucił, bo ja z wojeneczki niedawno powrócił. Bez waszego grania, bez mojej dziewczyny i bez tańcowania. Grajcie mi skrzypeczki, aż pęknie wam struna, byś się nie smuciła, a moja dziewczyna.
Eddie Skinger and Play Fiddle Play. Actually, the number which was supposed to be put into this slot was the Count Casimir Pulaski Polka, which was an original composition by Peter Ivanchenko, who was to have appeared on tonight's special bicentennial program. But as I said, he passed away last Thursday, saddening all of us here who knew and loved him as much as he loved polka music. Incidentally, standing behind Eddie is the smiling portrait of Thaddeus Kosciuszko. Now, when I led a tour group of Poland for 15 days last year, we stopped in Krakow, and we stopped at Wawel Castle, which is the coronation castle of the Polish kings. And beneath the castle, in the catacombs there, we actually stopped and saw the burial place of Thaddeus Kosciuszko, right here. This is where he is buried. Now, I can show you the grave of Count Casimir Pulaski, because according to the Polish guide who took us through the catacombs, they only have Polish heroes buried there. But isn't Count Casimir Pulaski Polish? Yes, but he's considered an American hero, and for that reason, he's not buried with the other Polish heroes in the cellars of the catacombs of Wawel Castle in Krakow. But here's a portrait which is most unusual. I am standing at the head of the coffin of Joseph Pilsudski. Just some of the fascinating things we found in Poland last year. We'll return with more of the music of Ray Henry in just a minute. And now it's time to find out who gets this beautiful chair from Bill Potman's Furniture Liquidators at 675 Fuller Road in Chicopee, Massachusetts. So, Paul Bajer, will you reach in there and come up with a winner? Find out who gets this chair, the one I'm sitting in. And the name is Mrs. Thomas Zabrowski of 159 Walnut Street in Holyoke, Massachusetts. And Mrs. Zabrowski, because Bill Potman sent this chair to Chet Dragon's house, and when he went to pick it up, he found this instead. We are also sending you the Dragon chair in commemoration of this bicentennial program and the 4th of July. So you get two chairs from Bill Potman's Furniture Liquidators at 675 Fuller Road in Chicopee, Massachusetts. And now it's time for the music of Ray Henry and the orchestra. Oz, special bicentennial polka program tonight with the music of Ray Henry's orchestra, and our thanks to members of St. Stan's, their building chairman, and their committee. Next week, the International Rhythm Orchestra. Until then, Frank Knight, from all of us here to all of you there, so long, good night, dobranoc, from Polka.